Good morning, guys. On April 14th, 2020, I am your host, AD. This is episode 18 of MLB 17, managing the Detroit Tigers. If you guys are dropping in, if you guys want to catch more, MLB 17 every 3 to 4 days a week, make sure you guys smash the like button, tweet it out. Share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more we bring in, the more we grow, expand. When we watch our videos in full, we like the videos in full. Share the videos, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. And if anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter, you guys can do the same thing on the philosophy. If you guys have any questions about the idol, you guys can vote if you like. It's Greatest Showman 12, Aladdin 27. As you guys can see, managing the Tigers, they lost 11 consecutive games. Maybe today could be their time, maybe not. As it will be game 2 of 3. Twins won the first one 4-1. So it will be game 2 in Minnesota. 4-13 Tigers taking on 13-4 Twins, between the matchup between Zorn Zimmerman versus Kyle Gibson. Zorn Zimmerman's 1-2 record. He has given up 14 strikeouts, 5.21 ERA. Taking on Kyle Gibson and the 13-4 Twins in game 2 of 3 this morning. Kyle Gibson, 22 strikeouts, 2-0 record, and for 1.71 ERA. So let's jump into the ballpark, ladies and gentlemen, of the group, of the Iamacreator community. So how was everyone doing this morning? Hopefully you guys are good. Zorn Zimmerman will be on the mound for the Tigers in game 2 of 3 in Minnesota. He has a 1-2 record, 5.21 ERA. There's the starting lineups right there. Jose Iglesias is playing the shortstop, Ian Kinsler as second baseman, Miguel Cabrera first baseman, Tony Mancini's batting fourth as a designated hitter, Nick Castellanos as third baseman, Iñaki Montauk as a reliever. Batting seventh, Matt Don Decker is in the field as well. Brian Holiday is doing the catching, and at center field, Alex Presley will be batting ninth. Alex Presley didn't look himself on the cage, so the Tigers will rest him up. So how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are well, hanging in there, staying safe, and, all that good stuff so far. I was off yesterday, off today, and tomorrow, so later on this morning, since I was trying to jump into the Zoom meetings the past couple days, no sign of audio so far, but we'll see how things go so far today. Maybe we can try to save something up, but it all depends. Game 2 of 3, 4-13 Tigers, taking on the 3-4 Red Hot Twins in Minnesota, game 2. Twins won the first one 4-1. See how things go in game 2 of 3. Starting on the mound for the 13-4 Twins in Minnesota. It's right-hander Kyle Gibson, in his fourth start. 2-0, 1.71 ERA. He's also given up 6 hits, 4 walks, and 22 strikeouts. And batting game 2 of 3 for the 4-13 Tigers, Jose Iglesias. Batting 190, 2 ribbies. Right-handed batter. So how's everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are good. Here's the pitch by Gibson. Strike one, little up at this point. Mariners taking on the Athletics in Oakland. And you guys have not been forgotten. Isaiah News will be appearing as well. Swung on the miss, strike 2. It's now 0-2 already so far. Foul ball to right, strike 2. I know you guys would be always entertained with IZN news as well. See what's happening. Foul ball to right again, strike 2. Okay. So far my day yesterday was good. Slept in most of the time. Foul ball to right center field, strike. Actually, strike 2. That was below the zone on that one. We'll look at it in a minute. Swung on and missed, and that's the first out for Detroit in Game 2 in Minnesota. Cubs at 6, Reds 1 in Cincinnati. The starting lineup for the 4-13 Tigers. Miguel Cabrera's batting 270. Jacoby Jones is batting 9th in that slot. Matt Ondecker's batting 278. Mikey Montauk's 365. Now batting, right-handed batter Ian Kinsler, batting 194, 1 home run, 3 ribbies. 39 minutes ago, Splits update finally led to remap Kinspolas. Well, I played a little bowling when I was at my Love's place with a couple of roommates in the back, but it hasn't been too bad. Here's Pets. It's just that I had to learn to control, because it was one of my Love's roommates' sweats, so. Temperature in Minnesota, 51 degrees, clear skies. Twins won the first one, 4-1. I believe it was yesterday. 0-1 count by Gibson. Ball 1. 1-1, 1 out. Top of first. Let me backtrack that. Hold on. 1-1 offering, pitch number 9. Foul ball to left, strike 2. Alright, there we go.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Foul ball to right, strike 2. Disney Plus recently removed the butts from this Tom Hanks classic. I think I know what movie that's from. It's like swing, and that's the second out for the Tigers in Game 2.
And that's out number 2.
Twins won the first one, 4-1 in Minnesota. Gibson has 2 outs already. That'll bring in right-handed batter Miguel Cabrera, known for his batting. For the Tigers' history, batting 270, 3 home runs, 9 ribbies. Animal Crossing: How to get more star fragments and craft magic wands. I don't know much about Animal Crossing that much, but I know some people who have Switzers.
I like that.
But yeah, not really.
Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm
PS5 is going to be the only final target for later this year.
Here comes the 0-1.
Swing on. It missed. That's strike 2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. 0-2. He's got 5 pitches in.
That was the other one that I said moments ago, guys, in the chat. That was actually several hours ago from last night, perhaps. 0-2 count. Ball 1, 1-2, 2 outs, top of the first. And there are the umpires. First base umpire Ed Drummond, second base umpire Clay Washington, third base umpire Earl Hendricks. There's also some sweet deals for you guys online that do online ordering. And swung on and missed, and that's the third out. The side is retired in Game 2. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. We go to bottom of the first. Tigers nothing, Twins nothing in Game 2 in Minnesota. And also on the mound for the 4-13 Tigers, right-handed thrower John Zimmerman. He's making his 4th start in the series, 1-2 record, 5.21 ERA, 16 hits, 9 walks, and 14 strikeouts. Start Game 2, due up for the Twins. Byron Buxton, 4th in the American League. He's batting 381, 9 home runs, 18 ribbies. Twins won the first one, guys, of the Creator Group, 4-1. I'll tell you guys my lineup in just a second. Here's the pitch by Zimmerman. Strike 1 to the right. So the lineup for the day, since I'm still off till Thursday, is later on this morning, 4-1. I think it's going to be 4-1. Depending how my audio is not. That way, I don't know how to hear people when it comes to meetings. I mean, Facebook I do, but Zoom I tried doing that the past couple times last night, and apparently I have no clue. It might be some kind of glitch. I jumped twice to 3 times, so 1-2 count. Ball 2. 2-2. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. So I'm trying to see if there's any adjustment on Facebook that I should do, that I could do. On deck, Eddie Rosario, batting .220, 1 home run, 10 RBI, 7 in.
Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Comes a 3-2 offering.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Game 2, check swing, and that's a walk. So Zone Zimmerman's suffering league gives up his first walk for the Tigers in Game 2, as he walks the first one for the Twins in Game 2. That brings up Eddie Rosario, though. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the first in Game 2 in Minnesota. Cancel Superman game concept art appears to emerge. I haven't heard anything about that. Check swing, ball 1. Dodgers taking on the Diamondbacks in Arizona. Helgeville, is this like U.S. painting Warhammer figurines to get through quarantine? Huh. That sounds alright too. Strike 1 to the bottom left. That's 1 and 1, nobody out. Runner at first. Bottom at first. Why Blizzard's Heroes of the Storm is far from dead. I don't know if that's quite strange or something. Not really, sir. I don't play World of Warcraft. Ball 2. Von Zimmerman's only given up 1 walk in Game 2 against the 13-4 Twins, who have been hot recently. You also have the PS5 controller title name, Dowell Sense. Dowell Sense, guys. 2 and 1 count. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Little off to the right on the zone that time, though. Ball 3, that's low, that's ball 3. Silverman cannot give up another walk. He's only given up 1 already. 3-2 offering. Foul ball to left, strike 2. I'll take it what we got in a minute. Ground ball to Pitcher's box, gives it to first baseman, 1 away. But the runner at first goes to second for the Twins. Shout out to Mikey Brewer. How are you today? There's a starting lineup for the 13-4 Twins in Game 2. Nico Goodrum, former Tiger, is batting .214. Joe Mauer, .255. Max Kepler, .256. Then I'll bring in right-handed batter Brian Dozer, guys. Batting .172, home run, 5 ribbies. If you guys want to jump in for the entertainment, for more MLB 17, make sure you guys smash the like button, stay connected, hit that red support button, strike 1 to the right. Runner at second, 1 out. The bottom of the first. We have tweeted out, so comment, strike 2 to the right. Type it in, add it to a playlist. The more we grow, the more our minutes go, and walk the talk most of the time. Anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook, ball 1. Facebook or a Twitter, you guys can share it, tweet it out, add to a playlist. We'll be watching our videos in full, and he struck him out. And the home baseman gives it the first in time, and that's second out for the Twins. Twins won the first one 4-1. We'll be watching our videos in full. We'd like the videos in full, bring a lot of happiness, smiles, laughter. Talk about business, that's what a lot of us do in the group. Like the videos in full, share the videos in full, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. Ground ball, fly ball to left center field again already. The way the Twins have been planning since Game 1 before. And that'll be an RBI double. It'll be an RBI double for the Twins. And the Twins strike first in Game 2 in Minnesota. Remember, the Twins won the first one 4-1 yesterday. So it's an RBI double as the Twins strike first in Game 2 in Minnesota. 1-0 Twins. In the chat. And if you guys want to vote for the idol, you guys are very pleased to do so. Runner at second, 2 outs, 1-0 Twins, bottom of the first. Bottom left, strike 1. That brings up left-handed batter Joe Mauer. He's been with the Twins for a long time, batting .255, 5 ribbies. 1-1 count offering by Zimmerman. Foul ball to right, strike one. I mean, strike two, excuse me. Said I'm just trying to get a little bit mixed up. 0-2 count. Fly ball to right center field, and he makes the catch to right, and the inning is over. Not bad by Zimmerman, though. Look at the top of the second in Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins 1, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for Detroit. Trey Mancini batting .327, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies, right-handed batter. But yeah, that's the score. 11-27, the greatest showman 12. I didn't watch many movies last night. I mean, there was a couple movies on Hulu, and it was a list of the vibes when it comes to classic. Well, the one that's down by 15 against the Land for the Idol. The Greatest Showman was on over the weekend, so I don't know. I don't think it was on Freeform, so. Fly ball center field. Racing back, and he makes the catch. One out. Nice job by the Twins defense in Game 2 in Minnesota.
Defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier.
This is defensive lineup for the Twins. They've been red hot most of the time. Jason Castle at the bottom. Byron Buxton up top. Max Kepler on the upper right. Jorge Polanco on the left. That brings in Nick Castellanos, right-handed batter. His last 4 games, he has no average. He's been 0 for 14. But he is batting .196, 1 home run, 5 ribbies. Cubs 6, Reds 1 in Cincinnati. Nationals taking on the Mets in New York City. 1 out, top at second. Here's the pitch by Gibson. Ball 1 to the left. So yeah, Class of Us 2, still haven't heard anything. But I'm pretty sure they'll announce it soon. Strike one on the bottom right.
Man, it's going to be a long game.
Thumbs up, not thumbs down. Thumbs up, I like that. That's strike one. 1-1, 1 out, top of the second. 1-0 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins won the first one yesterday in Minnesota. 4-1. 1-1 offering. Fly ball center field again. And he makes the catch. Another stunning catch by the Minnesota defense. That's second out for the Tigers. Oh my goodness. Look at it one more time. Fly ball center field. He's racing back, and he makes a great catch though. For the 13-4 Twins, number 25. Comes right-handed batter, 5th in the American League, Maki Matuk. His average is .365, 1 home run, 9 ribbies. It looks to put something on that. That's from Selena, Los Dinos. Selena is a good movie, so. That's pretty much one of the best back in the 1980s. It was recently played by Jennifer Lopez, and you know, I know how much money they've made over the years. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Ball 2. 2-0, 2 outs, 1-0 Twins, top of the second in Game 2 in Minnesota of the series. Strike one in the upper right corner in the zone. That's 2-1, 2 outs. 1-0 Twins. You guys can hear me? Let me know in the chat. Fly ball to left center field. And it'll go down. It'll go down for Detroit. And it starts it up. And that will be a double. So a double for the Tigers in Game 2 of 3. It's hard to put the pressure on the red-hot Twins right now in Game 2. Since the Twins stole Game 1, 4-1 yesterday. So not bad, not bad. Tigers get a double. 5th double by Matuk. Runner at second, 2 routes, top of the second. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 at the bottom. 1-0 Twins. Don Decker, left-handed batter, batting .278. 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Detroit with an opportunity. They've been looking since yesterday. They've only allowed recently just 1 run against the Twins yesterday. So, but the Twins won Game 1 in Minnesota yesterday, 4-1. Runner at second, 1 out, 1-1 count.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Ground ball center field.
Ground out to second.
Gives it to first baseman and a good triumph. And the inning is over.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show.
We go to bottom of the second. Twins 1, Tigers nothing in Game 2 of Minnesota. Doo-wop for the Twins. Jorge Polanco batting .361, 5 home runs, 12 ribbies. He's a soft batter too, so. Here's the pitch by Zimmerman. Fly ball right center field. Racing deep to right, and he makes another good catch. 1 away for the Twins.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers.
Type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. This is the defensive lineup for the 4-13 Tigers. Ian Kinsler, former 2016 Gold Glove winner. Jacoby Jones on the top, Brian Holiday on the bottom. Nick Castellanos on the left, Cabrera's on the right. That brings in Robbie Grossman, batting .297, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs to his credit. Shout out to our Red Sox fan, how are you, sir? Swung on and missed, strike 1. Type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Ball 1. I also watched the rest of Monday Night Raw, and then in the end I watched the review from Pro Wrestling Unlimited, so it wasn't that bad. It's like almost a half hour. That was foul ball, strike 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
And a pop-up next to home territory, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Twins in Game 2 of 3 in Minnesota.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Now bringing in Jason Castro, left-handed batter, batting .276, 4 home runs, 8 ribbies. It's the pitch by Zimmerman. Foul ball to left, strike 1 in Game 2.
Zimmerman looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1 to the right. We had no news on The Last of Us yet, but I still think maybe one of the creators said something in an interview about an interview. I'll research that in a minute. That's strike 2, 1 and 2, 2 outs, bottom of the second. 1-0 Twins in Game 2 of 3 in Minnesota. 1 and 2 offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the 3rd out for Minnesota.
Down go the Twins in order.
3 up, 3 down for the Twins. Go to top of the 3rd. Twins 1, Tigers nothing in Game 2. There's a beautiful city of Fauci in Minnesota. Now let me look something up. Doo-wop for the Twin. Tigers, excuse me. Brian Holiday, right-handed batter, batting .268, 2 ribbies. Okay, let me double check here. I still have some of my Easter candy back here, so from over the weekend. Strike 1 in the middle. But I haven't had my damn bunny yet either, so. Okay, last was 2. See what we got. 0-1 count by Gibson. Pitts. Foul ball to left, strike 2. So apparently, according to Screen Rant, hold on a second. Swung on and missed, 1 out for the Tigers. So according to ScreenRant.com, guys, in the chat, Naughty Dog and Sony they do want to release The Last of Us 2 Part 2 as soon as possible. Excuse me. So that's why some of you guys in the chat of the group are bringing right-handed batter Jacoby Jones. That we're hoping. I mean, I for one am maybe hoping that The Last of Us 2 Part 2 can come out before the end of this year. Strike 1 to the right. But it all depends what a lot of people think. And also, it was rumored to be the story of revenge as well. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2, 1 out, 1-0 Twins in the top of the 3rd in Game 2 in Minnesota.
At this point in the game, good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider.
To be the play delayed game anytime soon. So yeah, that's The Last of Us 2, so I don't know when. Swung on and missed, took too long, that's out number 2 for the Tigers. I mean, if I were to take a guess of when the game would be coming out, hopefully by Christmas time for the PS4, or wait until after the PS5 comes out. So, I'm still planning on dealing with the PS5. My opponent's still gonna buy my PS4. So, for a good amount of money.
Into the box now.
Because the only thing, guys, is since for my info, personal information, and added to that, same with PS Plus. And with the PS Plus opportunity, I'm still renewing PS Plus every year, every 1 year of the exact extension. Because a lot of people, you guys understand, 1 year can get you anywhere on it. So among I mean, foul ball to right, strike 2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there.
In game 2 of 3, in Minnesota, 1-0 Twins. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 to the left, 1-2.
Perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This is pitched by Gibson. Sex swing, he's out, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We go to bottom of the 3rd. Twins 1, Tigers nothing. Game 2 of 3 in Minnesota. Doo-wop for the Twins. Dingle Goodrum. Batting .214, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. Now Goodrum is a former Detroit Tiger over the years. And I think he still is in real life of baseball. I think. I think he could be. I mean, I haven't read his stats sheet. Ball 2 to the left. I'm thinking it could be. I'm not 100% sure. Ball 3 on deck. Byron Buxton.
If he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be
He's on deck.
Pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there.
3-0 count.
The leadoff guy.
Strike 1 up top, a little bit better. That's 3-1 count. This is pitched by Zimmerman. Ball 4, second walk by on the mound for the Tigers in game 2 of 3. Cubs 6, Reds 2 in Cincinnati.
On the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Here comes right-handed batter Byron Buxton. He threw a walk his first time. In game 2 of 3 in Minnesota. Winner of first, nobody out. Here's the pitch offering.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. That's
ball 2. Well, Zorn Zimmerman's already given up 2 walks already. As it appears to be on the mound for the Detroit Tigers in game 2 of 3. That's been the only thing that's been the only concern. Foul ball to right, strike 1. 2-1 count. Foul ball to left in the stands. Strike 2. Oh my goodness. 2-2 count. Ball 3. On deck, Eddie Rosario batting .217. Zimmerman cannot afford another walk.
Close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Here's the offering. And another walk by Zorn Zimmerman already. He's already walked back-to-back batters already for the Twins, excuse me. Almost said Tigers, damn. So he walks, and as he walks the Twins once again currently.
The wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
That'll bring in left-handed batter Eddie Rosario. He grounded out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Runner at second and first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 again. Zimmerman is having a hard time since trying to get that strike ball in game 2 of 3 in Minnesota.
If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
He's trying to find his groove a little bit. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 1-1, first and second, 1-0 Twins. Damn it, I said Tigers again. The bottom of the 3rd, nobody out. Foul ball to right. I'm finding a little bit of other stuff in between. That's strike 2.
After seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ball 2.
None out, runners at first and second.
Ball 3. Oh boy. On deck, Brian Dozer, batting 169. The total of walks by Zimmerman in Game 2 in Minnesota as we speak. He's already given up 3 walks already. 3-2 count. Another walk again. Oh my goodness. Zimmerman has already given up 4 walks already. Holy shit, guys. Look at that.
Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Give up a couple walks already. Here comes right-handed batter Brian Dozer. He's 0 for 1. Strikeout in the first. Bases loaded, nobody out so far. Zimmerman seems to be frustrated. Ball 1 to the left. Oh my goodness, guys. Not what Tigers defense wanted to have planned for sure. No, not really. 1-0 count. Foul ball to left, strike 1.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Sack swing, strike 2. I'm trying to get a bit better. Zimmerman on the mound for the Tigers in Game 2 of 3 in Minnesota.
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone.
It's 1-2, 1-0 Twins, bases loaded.
I think you have to stick with
and the Pits. Ball 2.
Well above the zone for a ball.
Zone Zimmerman cannot afford another walk again, so
he's up to over 50 already.
That would not be another good thing to establish. 2-2 count offering. Ground ball to left center field. Again, and that would be a 2 RBI single. As the score is now 3-0 Twins. With nobody out, here comes left-handed batter Max Kepler. He doubled in the first, he's 1 for 1, first and second, nobody out. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Twins. That's how red hot they are. Strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact.
Correct. Here's another offering. Strike 2 at the bottom. There you go. So Zimmerman's given up already. 24 balls, 30 strikes, 54 in total. For as the starter for the Tigers in Game 2.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball 1 at the bottom.
Pretty good pitch.
There's a live look of the Twins crowd in Game 2 in Minnesota. 1-2 offering.
You see a lot of swinging.
Foul ball to right. Strike 2 potentially. Swung on and missed. About time. There you go. 1 away for the Twins.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike.
There you go. There's the replay. First and second, 1 out, 3-0 Twins. Here's the Pits. Strike 1 at the bottom. That's kind of a little more better off his hand. Left-handed batter Joe Mauer. He lined out in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Zimmerman nods his head. Foul ball to right, strike 2.
This will get back into the seats, out of play. 0-2 count, and
ground ball to second. And the Tigers defense almost had the double play, but that's second out for the Tigers. Actually for the Twins, excuse me. Fuck, I almost said Tigers again, but they're not up to bat yet. Here comes Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. Fly out in the second. First and third, 2 routes. 3-0 Twins. The bottom of the third. Strike 1 at the bottom.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Suns have given up 25 balls, 36 strikes. And that'd be a total of 61 in the tat. Here's the pitch by Zimmerman. Ball 1 at the bottom. The total of walks that Zimmerman on the mound for the Tigers has given up, pretty much 4. Pop up to right. Foul territory. And he almost had the catch. That's foul. Strike 2 though. Good effort though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Foul ball to right. Strike 2. 1-2, 2 routes. First and third. 3-0 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota. And he swung him out. That's the third out. The side is retired. Zimmerman wanted to get out of that inning for sure. And he did finally. In game 2, we go to top of the 4th. Twins 3, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Right-handed batter, being Kinsler, is 0 for 1. Strikeout in the first.
They want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Tigers looking for a little more retribution in game 2 of 3 in Minnesota. Here's the pitch by Gibson. Ball 1 to the right, but it's all good. So the lineup for so far today, like I pointed out last night, every Tuesday, Wednesdays, new episodes of Borderline Streets. You guys will have them for the meeting. See how the audio goes, and another episode of baseball tonight as well. And then remember, I'm also off tomorrow, so another episode of BL3 at the same time. And hold on, fly ball center field, and he makes a diving spectacular catch. Oh my goodness! And that's the first out for the Tigers. Nice catch by the Twins defense in game 2. Look at it one more time. Well done. Well done. Top of the 4th, 3-0 Twins. Oh yeah, actually, it's going to be Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, I believe. Right-handed batter Miguel Cabrera, so far for strikeout in the first. Cubs 11, Reds 2 in Cincinnati. Strike 1 up top. Nationals 2, Mets nothing in New York.
That pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors.
Time for one in the chat if you guys can hear me. Of the group, swung on and missed, strike 2. 1 and 2, 1 out, 3-0 Twins. Top of the 4th in game 2 of the series in Minnesota. One and 2 count. And they pop up to foul territory to right. And he makes the catch, and that's second out for the Tigers. Now we pretty much got it right the other different time. Right-handed batter Troy Mattini. He flew out in the second. He's 0 for 1.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 1 up the bottom.
Worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
So yeah, the lineup is going to be BL3 in the afternoon, before the afternoon. And then tonight, I think a new episode of RE3 Remake, with you guys are getting new episodes of Nemesis. Every 1 to 2 days a week, as we speak. 1 and 1 count, 2 outs. So that's the plan. Fly ball to left center field. Racing back, and it will be bippity boppity boom. It's gone. Santa Maria, Trey Mazzini for 4-13 Tigers in game 2 in Minnesota. As that will be a home run for the Tigers. Third of the season for right-handed batter Trey Mazzini. Powerful shot, 353 feet. As right now the score is 3-1 Twins. So far this morning, guys, in game 2 of 3 in Minnesota, took a little more time for the Tigers to wake up. Thanks to Trey Mazzini's solo shot to left, 353 feet. Score is 3-1 Twins, bottom of the 4th, game 2 in Minnesota, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Oh my goodness. Here comes the 0-1 by Gibson. Strike 2 on the bottom right. 0-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, top of the 4th, 3-1 Twins. Twins won the first one in Minnesota, 4-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Sack swing, and he's out, and the side is retired. This is a replay of the solo shot by Trey Mancini in Game 2 of the series. Oh my goodness, beautiful shot. That's Trey Mancini. We go to bottom of the 4th, Twins 3, Tigers 1. Do-wop for the Twins. Robbie Grossman is 0 for 1 for pop out in the second. So Zimmerman is on the mound for the 4-13 Tigers in Game 2 in Minnesota. Ball 1. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are active. They have a Facebook and a Twitter. Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit.
If you look at the stat sheet so far in Game 2, guys, in the chat, Zone Zimmerman has given up 4 walks, 3 or 4 walks already. 2-0 offering. Ball 3. On deck, Jason Castro batting .267.
Frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Here's the pitch. Another walk again. Zimmerman is already upset that he's given up 5 or 4 walks already. As he walks number 86 for 13-4 Twins in Minnesota in Game 2. That'll bring in left-handed batter Jason Castro. He struck out in the second. He is 0 for 1. Any pitcher that's part of a baseball team, guys, is looking to get out of this mess right now. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. That's a little bit better. Nationals 2, Mets nothing in New York City.
4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Oh boy. Here comes another offering. Foul ball to left, strike 2. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner.
Ground ball to first, and it's caught, and not just caught, but that's a double play. 6-4 to 3. Nice job by the Tigers defense. That's second out for the Twins in Game 2 of 3 in Minnesota. Surprisingly, there's not a replay for Tween, but nice job. That'll bring in Nico Goodwin. He did walk his first time, and that was the second out. Not bad of a strategy, quick by the Tigers defense in Game 2. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 2 routes. Oh my goodness. That was a little bit quick on that replay, guys. Oh my goodness.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Here's the pitch by Zimmerman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Got one on the hot seat, smash that like button, guys. Tweet it out. Sarah comments, stay connected. Pay it forward and be rewarded. As we stay connected and never ask for support back. Foul ball to left in the batter's box, strike 2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off.
Ball 1. 1 and 2, 2 outs.
Fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1 and 2.
Ball 2. 2 and 2, 2 outs, 3-1 Twins. Bottom of the 4th in Game 2 in Minnesota.
Curve in the dirt looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Oh, there you go, pal. Comes a 2 and 2 offering.
Here's the pitch.
Foul ball to right, strike 2. Zimmerman nods his head. Here comes another offering. Ball 3. On deck, Byron Buxton.
Keep him from diving out over the plate.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Here's the pitch offering. And another walk by Zimmerman. That's his 5th or 6th walk already. In Game 2 against the Twins. Oh, man.
Byron Buxton now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Runner at first, 2 outs, 3-1 Twins. Bottom of the 4th. Ball 1 to the right.
Fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Zimmerman comes set. Here's the delivery.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That fastball.
The Tigers manager in Game 2 in Minnesota is keeping a watchful eye a little bit
3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors
of what's
in the
happening.
Game for Minnesota.
Strike 2 in the zone. There you go. Nice job by Zimmerman. He's on the mound for the Tigers in Game 2 in Minnesota. So we're going to get out of this inning. Foul ball to right. Strike 2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able
Another
to
offering. Foul ball to left. Strike 2.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
And he is out. Swung on and missed. Throw it out, and the side is retired.
No damage. More from the show. Saturday baseball.
We go to top of the 5th. Twins 3, Tigers 1. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Maki Montauk, he's doubled in the 2nd. He's 1 for 1. Game 2 in Minnesota. Top of the 5th. 3-1 Twins.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Mariners 1, Athletics 1 in Oakland.
Up. Here comes the 1-0.
Strike 1 at the bottom.
Pitch, strike 1.
Well,
Tigers manager in Game 2 in Minnesota. In the chat, guys, he's wondering a little bit.
They can get something going, but they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Fly ball to almost straight center field, and that will be that will be a single. So a single for Detroit. That'll bring in left-handed batter Matt Dundecker. He grounded out in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1. Runner at first, nobody out. 3-1 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota. Strike 1 at the bottom. Cubbies 11, Reds 2 in Cincinnati, which is the state of Ohio. As we speak. I did read a little bit of something yesterday as we speak. 1-1 offering. Runner at first, nobody out. Swung on the miss, strike 2. Morning, Dad. How are you? How was your night?
Even if he makes contact on that, Matt,
hopefully it wasn't that bad exciting though.
That ball's so high.
Because my point wanted to call back, wanted me to have her and I call back around 11, and I was tired. A little after 11:30 last night. So I couldn't. Swung on and missed, and that's the first out for the Tigers. Game 2 in Minnesota. Ah, that's good. How well did he sleep yesterday? And so far, my love and I have been together for 1,018 days. 10-18, guys. Well, that's pretty always an undefeated streak and a good establishment for it as we speak. Right-handed batter Brian Holiday, he's 0 for 1. Strikeout in the 3rd. So how much recording did you do yesterday, bud? Runner at first, 1 out, top of the 5th. Oh, he slept okay? Nice. Ground ball center in the pitcher's box, and that's out number 2. While the runner at first goes to 2nd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Digging in to try it again.
It'll bring in right-handed batter Jacoby Jones. He struck out and he's 0 for 1. 2 outs, runner at 2nd. I need a feel bad doing more today. So what are you going to be doing today, buddy? Because I'm off till Thursday. This is my 2nd day off out of the 3, so. There's hopefully there are a couple of good ones that are down the road. Down the road today.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Strike 1 at the bottom. Runner at 2nd, 2 outs, 3-1 Twins. Top of the 5th in Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins won the first one 4-1. 1-1 offering by Gibson. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Ball 2 to the right. 2-2 offering. 2 outs. Runner at second. 3-1 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Swung on and missed. And the side is retired.
Here, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Not all too bad though. We go to bottom of the 5th. Twins 3, Tigers 1. Due up for the Twins. Eddie Rosario, he is 0 for 1 and 2 walk in the 3rd. That side says Yu-Gi-Oh! And Final Fantasy 8. Okay, have you been the remake yet? Because I did beat the remake. Well, there was a couple of you guys in the chat in the past, and I believe I beat Final Fantasy 8, I believe, over a month ago. Ground ball in the pitcher's box. Gives it a first baseman, 1 away. And maybe a new Dot Hack Part 2 game. And we'll see what I feel like doing. Yep. Anybody has the power to do whatever they pretty much want to do. That's why you guys are entertaining when you guys come in the chat. It's not bad. People can do anything they want to do with help most of the time. Ask questions or anything, as long as you put your mind to it. Ball 1. Bottom of the 5th, 3-1 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota. But not bad. Did you beat the first start hack? Ball 2. Or are you restarting that from scratch today? 2-1 offering. Ball 3. On deck, Max Kepler batting .267.
This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Ah, nice. That's not bad. Ball 4 again. Another walk by Zorn Zimmerman. He's already given up too many already. And pretty much he has. It's actually not a good idea when it comes down to it. Comes left-handed batter, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 with a double in Game 2 in Minnesota. Yeah, he's already given up some walks. He's already tired already. And runner from first steals second for Minnesota in Game 2. That is strike 1 though. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Gives it the first baseman and off a high throw, and that's out number 2 for the Twins. Well, what about that Gundam thing that you were working on? Anything on that currently? Ground ball to right center field. Gives it the first baseman right on target, and the side is retired. Game 2 in Minnesota. 3 up, 3 down for the Twins. We go to top of the 6th. Twins 3, Tigers 1. Due up for the Tigers. Right-handed batter Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Detroit, we're going to have a little more magic at this point. Against the 13-4 Twins. In Game 2 of 3 in Minnesota.
So we'll see if anything changes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch.
Oh, you missed that? Oh yeah. Did you already start Gundam? Is it Duke Nukem or Gundam? I can't fucking remember. I knew what you pointed out yesterday, but it just slipped out of me. Strike 1 up top.
And it's 1-1.
If you can try to get that going real quick. Tell me what you think on that. 1-1 count. Ball 2.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
So like I said, the lineup just before the meeting before 1. I'm still having a little more hard time with audio when it comes to the Zoom app and yeah, Gundam, correct. That's what I was thinking.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Strike 2. 2-2, nobody out. Top of the 6th. 3-1 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota. Yeah, that's the thing I was getting at. How do you like the game so far in between?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Ground ball left center field. Gives it the first baseman in time, one away in Game 2 in Minnesota. I mean, I've never been in the Gundam, so. That'll bring in right-handed batter Ian Kinsler. He struck out in the fourth. He's 0 for 2. So far in the set. Strike one to the right.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball.
But yeah, I was calling. Yeah, it's pretty much Gundam. Ball one to the right. It's okay. I do like Gundam Breaker 3 more than the new Gundam Breaker. Are you also going to be digging into Predator Hunting Grounds soon?
1-1 home to Kinsler.
As well, or what are you looking to do with Predator? Fly ball center field. And he gets there in time. That's the second out for the Tigers. Yankees 1, Pirates nothing in Pittsburgh.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
2 outs, top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Yeah, it is tough, so it's not bad.
That's a big pitch right there.
But Dad, let me ask you this. Since I know you are never part of the Iamacreator group and you have some good moves, since you're never part of the group, do you think? Hold on a second. Strike 2 on the top right corner. 0-2, 2 outs. Hold on. Do you think some of the businesses are going to be reopened by May 1st, or what do you see going? Tech swing, and he struck him out, and that's the third out, and the side is retired. Because I was watching some news over the weekend about it. About President Trump mentioning something on that. We go to bottom of the 6th, Twins 3, Tigers 1. 2-1 for the Twins. Jorge Polanco, he's 0 for 2. Strikeout in the 3rd. But are you, I bet excited that... I mean, it all depends. I mean, it all depends what is going to go down. I mean, I know a lot of people, I mean, some of the people are hoping that this might be the end by May 1st. And I'm like, well, and also my love and I was speaking about it, Dad, and I'm like, I hope so, because I don't want that sit to extend or anything. Foul ball to right, strike 2, because a lot of people would continue to get upset and continue to feel the damn pain most of the time. So I don't know. I mean, it's whatever anybody decides. Sometimes people don't get what they want. Some people don't demand to get what they want. Ground ball center field. He gives it to first baseman, and I think that's the second out for the Twins. But anything can happen most of the time, or anytime you want it, as long as you put your mind to it. Bobby Grossman's 0 for 1 to a walk in the 4th. Actually, that's the first out, excuse me. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to the right.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
But it all depends what people see fit. If you guys have a touchscreen on your phone, computer, or a tablet, Instead, Saib wants to get a special move from Mortal Kombat about the group. You guys can type in that website. More importantly, you guys have a touchscreen on your phone, computer, or a tablet. As we speak, 1 and 2 count, ball 2. But you guys can sign up to that website at any time. It's like a Facebook group. Ball 3 on deck, Jason Castro, batting .258. Son Zimmerman on the mound for the Tigers. In Game 2 in Minnesota is having a hard time trying to locate his ball where he wants it to go. He comes at 3 and 2 offering. Ground ball to first. He races back himself, and that is out number 2 for the Twins. And I also got a good reference by DJ Ironhawk too. I'll read that in a second. Left-handed batter Jason Castro. He's 0 for 2 for strikeout in the 4th. 2 routes, bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Ball one.
They'll start in with a
At the
fastball
bottom,
that
3-1
misses down
Twins,
and
2
away for the
outs.
ball, 1-0.
In game 2 in Minnesota.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Fly ball center field, and that might end the inning, and it does. Nice catch by the Tigers defense, and the side is retired.
Twins are set down 1-2.
We go to top of the 7th. Twins 3, Tigers 1. And this tells the story, guys. Tigers in game 2 in Minnesota. Tigers have 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. 3-13-4 Twins. 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors.
Digging in and looking for
Doo-wop for the Tigers. Right-handed batter Trey Mancini. He got a solo home run in the 4th. He is 1 for 2. Well, I think 1 for 3, I think.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on
But the way it's been going so quickly. You know, what's his face has not been doing well. Well, Dad, let me ask you a different thing. Strike one at the top. Have you heard of a game called Saga Frontier? Because this is what that son of a bitch is doing on YouTube most of the time. But I don't know. Never played it. I pretty much will not go back to PS1 games with a PS1 console because I don't think it'd be a good idea. Good idea for anybody currently. Yeah, same. 0-2 count coming up. Ground ball to left center field. And that's the first out for Detroit in game 2 in Minnesota. That'll bring in right-handed batter Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout in the 4th. Kyle Gibson's given up 78 pitches. Here comes number 79 in the pits. Ball 1. But there hasn't been that much news so far. It hasn't been that bad. But it's been looking good. The bye's looking good. Strike 1 to the right. Cubs 11, Reds 2 in Cincinnati.
I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1 count offering. Strike 2 at the bottom right. Nationals 2, Go-Go Mets 1 in New York City. 1-2, 1 out. Top of the 7th. 3-1 Twins. Ground ball to left center field. Comes up with it, and he makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Tigers.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder.
That'll bring in Mikey Montauk. He's been 2 for 2. He has a double in the 5th. Right-handed batter, Matt Basso in the bullpen. Right-handed pitcher for the 13-4 Twins in game 2 in Minnesota. Strike 1 up top.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time.
But the other thing I haven't been getting into a whole lot is reading comics. Comics, pretty much my dad's occupying thing. I'm playing a couple of different, playing a couple games he has. So, fly ball to right center field, and that ends the inning, and it does. Nice catch by the Twins defense, and the inning is over. 3 up, 2 down for Detroit. We go to bottom of the 7th. Twins 3, Tigers 1. Nico Gomez give up 2 walks, but he'll be out of there quick. So on the mound for the Tigers, game 2 in Minnesota, Kyle Ryan. In his 6th game, 1.00 ERA and 4 strikeouts to his credit. So we're going to sort out this mess for Zoran Zimmerman. Here's the pitch as we speak. Foul ball to left, strike 1. Another offering by Ryan. Foul ball to left, strike 2. Athletics 3, Mariners 1 in Oakland.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1 at the bottom, 1-2, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th, 3-1 Twins in game 2 in Minnesota. Type 1 and the chat if the guys are still are still active. Alice, I don't know when she's coming back though. She's been pretty much busy making that money.
it, but this is back into the seats.
That's always been the good thing for a lot of people or a lot of Americans. They want to get back into work. All right, welcome back, Dad. Does he lose connection again?
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Check swing, and that's ball 3.
Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
But welcome back again, anyway, buddy. 3-2 coming up.
Grounder
Foul ball to left, strike 2.
But this will get fouled.
Coming across the bat, boy.
3-2.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Ball 4. Kyle Ryan was first walk.
To start the home 7.
As he walks number 23 of the Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota.
The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't
And if you guys want to vote for the idol, you guys can vote if you like. Oh, I understand. It doesn't bother anybody. It's okay, Dad. They'll bring in right-handed batter Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1, and they had 2 walks. One at first, nobody out. Ball 1 to the left.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now
Foul ball to right, strike. Foul ball to the right, strike 1. Got it right the first time. 1-1 offering. Foul ball to right in the stands, strike 2. But it's good to have a device that people can get into. Ball 2. As long as you buy it and know how to take care of it, more importantly. Is that correct, Dad? But yeah, I've never had a PC, but I would still love to have a laptop in the future. After my love and I get married. But it all depends how much the extra cost is going to be. Swung on and missed. That's out number 1 for the Twins.
This is the pitch I think will
Good job by Kyle Ryan sewing up
the cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batters
for the strikeout.
can be a real effective pitch when it's located.
But on first, 1 out.
Right there.
Now a snap move
3-1 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota. Gets the pitch by Ryan. 5 on the left line, and he makes the catch. 2nd out for the Twins.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice.
Once again, nice job by the Tigers defense. That'll bring in right-handed batter Brian Dozer. He's singled in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. Ryan wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Just below the knees. Ball 1.
Got that out of the book.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Foul ball to right. Strike 1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
There hasn't been a lot of news of Blasphemous Part 2 lately, after it got delayed.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And
Ball 2. Like I said, we don't know when it's coming out. I don't know what the rumor is, but they're gonna have something out of their mind. Ball 3 on deck. Max Kepler batting .261.
2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 offering by Ryan. 5 ball to right center field. Racing back, and he makes the catch. Little off to the right, and he makes the catch, and the inning is over. We're going to top of the 8th. Twins 3, Tigers 1. Game 2 in Minnesota. And on the mound for the Twins in Game 2 as we speak in Minnesota Stadium, Glenn Perkins. Look at his 4th game. 9.00 ERA and 3 strikeouts to his credit. Due up for the Tigers, Matt Dundecker. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the 5th, guys, in the chat. Perkins nods his head. The pitch. Ball 1 at the bottom. So far, Game 2 is not over yet. Tigers still have a little more of a chance than they can get. Here's the pitch by Perkins. Strike 1 up top.
For a high strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1.
Swing on and miss. Strike 2. 1-2 offering.
That's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
A little bit of piece of fire out of that. Swung on and missed, and that's the first out for the Tigers.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in this.
But usually any device that pretty much is lagging, people can switch to the other device like a phone or a different computer. And that is not all too bad, isn't it, that side? As long as a lot of people know how to put their mind to it. Strike one, the middle. That brings up Brian Holiday, right-handed batter. Struck out in the fifth. He's 0 for 2. Tigers are not out of the woods yet. They're still looking to come up with something good, pretty much that they can feel. Fly ball center field, and it'll be picked up, and he makes the catch. Out number 2 for Detroit. Yankees 1, Pirates 1 in Pittsburgh. Right-handed batter Jacoby Jones has struck out twice. He's 0 for 2. But it's all good. What happens sometimes happens, I believe, due to the population. Pretty much those 66 or 60% deals that people give to themselves or anybody. So, ball 2. And I did read something about Judge Judy. Apparently, Judith Simon is pretty much retiring and leaving the show after 25 seasons. You guys remember when I read that article on that? Strike one to the right. 2-1, 2 outs, top of the 8th. 3-1 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins won the first one, 4-1. 2-1 offering 2 outs. And the pitch by Perkins. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Swung that bat a bit too long. 2-2 offering. He nods his head. Foul ball to right in the stands. Strike 2.
But this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Swung on and missed, and he's out, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers, guys, in the chat. Keep paying it forward and being rewarded and staying neutral. Go to bottom of the 8th, Twins 3, Tigers 1. 2 left for the Twins. Left-handed batter, Max Kepler, he's 1 for 3 for double and the first. Here's the pitch by Ryan. Strike 1 at the bottom. 7 has only given up 4 to 6 walks, I believe, in Game 2 in Minnesota. Ball 1. Athletics 4, Mariners 1 in Oakland. Ball 2. Upper right that time. 2-1 count.
Here comes the 2-1.
Ball 3 on deck. Joe Mauer batting 241. He still has a great experience.
Set the deal. Here's the 3-1. And
ball 4 again. As Kyle Ryan walks. 13-4 Twins. So Zimmerman's pretty much given up enough walks earlier. That'll bring in left-handed batter Joe Mauer. He grounded out in the 5th. He's 0 for 3. Cubs 11, Reds 2 in Cincinnati. Went on first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Ground ball center field. And that will be a single. So that's a single for the Twins. Nationals 2, Mets 2, and New York City. Here it is, the replay one more time.
The runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable.
First and second, no outs. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 to the left. And I think that'll be it for Kyle Ryan as well. As the Tigers on the mound for the 4-13 Tigers on the mound, Blaine Hardy. 22.24 ERA, 6 strikeouts, and he starts the 6th game. Here's the pitch, 1-0 count. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Came on the middle of the plate. Ground ball center field. Tough call and a double play. DP So that's the second out for the Twins.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right?
Good teamwork by the Tigers defense in Game 2 in Minnesota. We'll get it one more time. That upsets Robbie Grossman. He drew a walk in the fourth. He's 0 for 2. As the guys can see in the chat, smash that like button, tweet it out, say a comment, add to a playlist. Dan, how many likes do we have in the chat right now? Strike one to the upper right.
I don't have a problem taking
that was pitch number 3.
New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
New and beautiful.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a new one.
Misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
1-1 offering. Ball 2 to the right.
Corner for ball 2.
2 for you? Okay. It's like saying yo ho, Pirates life for me. 2-1 count. Foul ball to right. Strike 2. Runner at third, 2 outs. Ball 3. On deck, Jason Castro. He's only batting .250 in Game 2 in Minnesota. Got 2 likes. Can we get up to 4 in the chat?
When you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
Foul ball to the left. That's still strike 2.
Payoff pitch one more time.
Ball 4 again.
It's a 2-out walk.
Another walk for the Twins. Sowing the Tigers Game 2 in Minnesota's walks in total. I think that's about 8 or 9. That brings in Jason Castro, left-handed batter. 0 for 3 with a line out in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to the right.
Pitch that catches the zone. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
And that was off to the right. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
This is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1, 1 and 2, 2 outs. First and third.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
2 and 2 offering. Ball 3. On deck, Nico Goodwin, former Tiger though. He's batting .214.
Right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here comes the other offering. And a pop-up to left center field. And the inning is over. Not a good song by the Tigers defense. We go to top of the 9th, Twins 3, Tigers 1. And on the mound for the Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota, Matt Basley. Second 7th game, 5 saves, 1.50 ERA, and 6 strikeouts. Tigers looking to start the magic right now. Jose Iglesias, right-handed batter, grounded out in 6, is 0 for 3. Tigers looking to get something going as of right now. Here's the pitch by Bassell. Strike 1 to the left.
The first pitch is taken for a called strike.
A's 5, Mariners 1 in Oakland.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1 to the right. Tigers hoping for a bit of magic. 1-1 count. Fly ball to left center field. It picks up block and racing back, and it is gone. Santa Maria, Jose Iglesias. Does my love has that jersey in the bag in the closet? Has a solo shot for Detroit. Oh my goodness. First one of the season for Jose Iglesias. 377 feet. That gives another good hope for the Tigers. As the score is now 3-2 Twins in Game 2 in Minnesota. Look at that one more time. Boom goes the ball, and so with no mercy. Nice job by the Tigers. 3-2 Twins, top of the 9th, nobody out. Here's the pitch by Bassell. Strike 1 in the middle. Right-handed batter Ian Kinsler. Looking for the same thing, 0 for 3. The fly out in the 6th. Mets 3, Nationals 2 in New York City.
And there's a
swung on and missed, strike 2. Swung it out of his hand. 3-2 Twins, game 2 in Minnesota, nobody out. Ball 1.
Holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough.
Tigers were going to have a chance in game 2 in Minnesota right about now. They're looking to have a chance. Spray and pray in the chat. 1-2 offering. And he'll be struck it out, and that's the first out
And he makes the throw to first.
for the Tigers.
Retired, and there's one away.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman.
That'll bring in Miguel Cabrera, right-handed batter. He struck out in the 6th. He's 0 for 3. He's looking to steal some magic from the 13-4 Twins in game 2 in Minnesota. Here's the pitch by Bassell. Strike 1 to the right.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate.
So what time does he get up this morning, Dad? I've been up since 6:30 again, so that's another respectful thought. And a pop-up next to home, next to Pitts's base. And he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for Detroit. Tigers down to the last out.
Designated hitter.
They're hanging in there a little bit.
Now batting.
Oh, you woke up about 9. Nice. Right-handed batter Trey Mancini. Last chance for Detroit. He's solo side in the 4th. Can he do it again? For the Tigers in game 2 in Minnesota.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Spray and pray for a good thing at this point. Strike 1 at the middle.
On the inside corner.
Tigers were going to have a chance in game 2 in Minnesota.
2 men out.
They're dying to have this chance. On 1 count. Ball 1 to the right. 1-1, 2 outs. 3-2 Twins.
I know this all too well.
Bottom of the 9th. Game 2 in Minnesota. Twins won the first one 4-1.
And that's
Swung on and missed strike 2. Tigers down to their final strike.
Down to their last strike.
Last chance for the Tigers. He nods his head. 1-2 offering.
Here it comes. Good job.
Foul ball to left. Strike 2. Across from the bat boy. Fans coming on their feet. And he struck him out, and the Tigers float down again. But it was not bad of a game as we speak. The Twins going up to 14-4. Over the Tigers down to 4-14. Not bad of a game though. That was not bad of a not bad of a game out of that. Tigers struck in a little bit, but the Twins going up to 14-4. But the record between that, Trey Mancini had 1-4 home run and a ribby. So it's the same with Jose Iglesias. You cannot steal a kind of a game like this. Mikey Mata 2 for 3 with two with a double. Brian Dozer didn't have any home runs with the Twins. So the Twins go up to 14-4. Over the Tigers down to 4-14. Final score 3-2. 3 hits, 4 hits. That was not that bad of a showing between both teams. What do you think, Dad? That's not all too bad though. As the Tigers are now 4-14, Corey Dickerson, Juan Guerrero. Yeah, 4-14. As we simulate the others to see how the other teams did. Oh, by the way, Dad, you don't have a cell phone on you, do you? Or do you not have one? Because I went after a new phone over the weekend. Because my old iPhone 6 was being a scratchy son of a bitch a little bit. So I decided to get a new phone. Not that expensive, but almost 100's column. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get a new phone through Straight Talk, which I've been. Oh, you got a mobile. What kind of mobile do you have for your phone? Straight Talk? Because I'm always saying a Straight Talk most of the time. Is it Straight Talk, Sprint,
9-4.
Android,
hit 3 long balls as they
Verizon,
over the Mariners,
or Boost Mobile.
7-6.
I mean, I don't get into
The
fucking
Washington
Boost
Nationals
Mobile.
totaled 13 hits as a team.
I really don't.
At Citi Field, 7-3. The Braves
But this is phone number 8. This is the. Oh, you got 02. 02. Can you tell me? Can you tell me what the 02 does?
11-2.
Because I've never had that one. Because this is phone number 8, the one I'm using. So we look at the Cubbies up to 12-5, over the Reds down to 9-9 in Cincinnati. Final score 11-2, 14 hits, 1 error. 99 Reds, 7 hits. Don Lester proves up to 4-0. The 12-5 Cubbies. Athletics. Oh, it's a mobile network. I never heard of it. Never heard of them. But how? But what do you think of their company?
Will be out of action for a few days, according to team reports. He's dealing with a bruised hand. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today.
But I've never heard of about this company though. As the Athletics going up 6-13 in Oakland, downing the Mariners in an upset down to 13-6. Pretty much 7-6, 16 hits, 1 error, 10 hits. Cologne with his first win. Nationals up to 11-6 over the Go-Go Mets down to 8-10. In New York City, 7-3, 13 hits, 1 error, 10 hits, 1 error. Soulless, first win. Doolittle was 8th save. Yankees improved to 13-4 over the Pirates down 7-10 in Pittsburgh. 3-1, 11 hits, 1 error, 4 hits. Robertson's second win. The Fireball, Aroldis Chapman, making his fifth save for the 13-4 Yankees. Athletics set a good game with the Rays in Tampa, up to 11-8 for the Astros. Rays down to 12-7, 6-3, 12 hits, 1 error, 9 hits. Peacock was third win. Gauss was 4th save. The Orioles go up to 5-11 over the Red Sox, and Baltimore down to 6-12. Oh hey, look who made a response. Shout out to Happy Loose. Let me see how he's doing. Hold on. I haven't heard from his ass for a while. Shout out to Happy Loose. How you doing? It's good to see his face again, since he's normally on part of that group. 7-5, 13 hits, 10 hits. Bundy with second win. Britton with first save. The Braves up to 9-8 over the Phillies, and Philadelphia down to 5-12. 5-1, 16 hits, 1 error, 10 hits. Alright, Dickey, the knuckleballer. Or should I say, let me rephrase the damn thing again. The knuckleball. Up to 2-0. Monty was first win. Save, excuse me. White Sox going up to 5-12. And Chicago over the Indians down to 10-8. 12-6. 15 hits, 1 error. 9 hits, 1 error. Bryant was first win. The Cardinals going up to 10-8 by 1 over the Brewers in Milwaukee, down to 9-10. 5-4, 11 hits, 8 hits. Trevor Rosenthal was first win. Lions was first save. Diamondbacks improve up to 13-6 in Arizona over the Dodgers down to 10-8. So Dad, have you had any Straight Talk phones or not really? Like I said, this is phone number 8. I'm like, I have no damn choice. I'm gonna get a new phone anyways, just so that way I can get not bad of a cause out of it. 3-2, 7 hits, 1 error, 6 hits. They were also up to 3-0 with the 13-6 Diamondbacks this season. Something a little more powerful. Oh nope, that's a USA thing. Oh, I understand. Okay, it's not bad. Rangers up to 9-9 even in Texas over the Royals down to 8-9. 4-3, 14 hits, 13 hits, 1 error. Kilo was first win. Rockies going up to 9-9 even in Colorado as well over the Giants down to 5-13 in a 14-3 win. 17 hits, 7 hits. Hoffman with a second win. The Padres up to 10-9 in San Diego. Over the Marlins down to 5-12. 5-4, 11 hits, 8 hits. Rest of his first win. Brad Hand was a nice save. And the Angels up to 10-9 in LA. Heavy Lou said something about deserving more awesome content of the group. Hold on. Well, I don't see his comment. I don't see his comment. I'll get to that in a second. 9-4, 18 hits, 1 error. 10-7 Blue Jays, 8 hits. Jose Alvarez was first win. Mayo with his second save. So, I don't know what the Tigers are going to do, but they're trying to find a way to win, though. As they will be heading into the series finale in Minnesota to take on the 14-4 Twins between Anibal Sanchez versus Tyler Duffy. That'll be tonight. Oh, sorry. And as for the others, we have the 11-8 Astros. They're going to be having a good game. Taking on the 12-7 Rays. Morton 1-2, 5.63 ERA. Taking on Ferreira, 2.50 ERA. Rivalry continues again. 12-5 Cubs of the season, taking on 9-9 Reds in Cincinnati. Jose Quinta, 11.20 ERA, taking on Sam Feldman, 5.28 ERA. Hold on a second here. Hold on, let me jump on the YouTube app real quick and see what Happy Lou said, perhaps. So, how many copies do you have in your area, Dad? Since I know it's not that bad of an expansion for it. No, not that one. Okay, Habaloo's. Okay, there he is. I don't know what he said on that. I was going to say, how many phone companies do you have down there in the UK? Or is it just the one you have, which is O2, by chance? 6-12 Red Sox taking on the 5-11 Orioles in Baltimore. Ron Porcello 1-0, 3.26 ERA, taking on Guzman, 3.63 ERA. 9-8 Braves taking on the 5-12. Oh, we have a few. Oh, okay. Wait, well, at least it doesn't hurt anybody for it. But, Dad, you can tell me what you think in the chat. Hammy Luz of the group says, he told me I have awesome content. He said I deserve more views. I've been getting enough views. It's been good. It's been good. It's been good as of late. 4 wins, 2-0, 3.94 ERA, taking on Vasquez, 6.08 ERA. In Philadelphia, 13-4 Yankees taking on 7-10 Pirates in Pittsburgh. Gray 2-1, 5.82 ERA. Call 5.94 ERA. His name is Happy Luz. HAPPYLUX. He said I have awesome content of the group. And I'm like, can't bother with that. I cannot argue with that. That's why we are the greatest, and we're showing everybody that comes in the chat to see what we can do. That's always the important thing, and it's pretty much looking fantastic. 10-8 Indians taking on the 5-12 White Sox in Chicago. Danny Salazar 0-3, 5.52 ERA, taking on Lopez, 7.62 ERA. 10-8 Cards taking on the 9-10 Brewers in Milwaukee. Len 1-0, 90 ERA. He has a great ERA though. Taking on Jungman. Oh well, the greatest, the group, right? Yeah, pretty much. Just like that time Mr. Freeze. Well, I was watching Batman Forever and Batman Robin and thinking of me last night, so. But we have a couple of good romantic conversations most of the time, so it's not bad. But the only one that's only played as Mr. Freeze and Terminator as Pops in the Terminator series is, what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because there will not be another Terminator like him, though, when it comes to the body. 8-9 Royals taking on 9-9 Rangers in Texas. Hamill 2-0, 2.14 ERA. Taking on Perez, 2-1, 3.44 ERA. Now this pitching matchup should have no pain and blood whatsoever. It should be good. 10 and 8 Dodgers taking on 13 and 6 Diamondbacks in Arizona. Hill 1 and 2, 9.69 ERA taking on Miller. It's been outstanding, 3-0, 71 ERA. 5 and 13 Giants taking on the 9 and 9 Rockies in Colorado. Moore 1 and 1, 6.11 ERA taking on Chatwood. 5.40 ERA. Hold up. Oh, never mind. 10 and 7 Blue Jays taking on 10 and 9, excuse me, Angels in LA. J.A. Happ 1 and 0, 2.04 ERA taking on Haney. 5.63 ERA. 13 and 6 Mariners. We're gonna quickly remove that one game apparently as they take on the 6 and 13 Athletics in Oakland. 2 Smiley 3-0, 3.15 ERA taking on Graveman. 4.5 Fate ERA. That's, like I said, that's pronounced as earned runs allowed. So 5 and 12 Marlins taking on the 10 and 9 Padres in San Diego. 10 1 and 1 4.02 ERA. Taking on Erlin. ERLIN. 7.36 ERA. And 11 and 6 Nets. AKA the Nationals taking on the Go 10 and 8 and 10 Mets in New York City. Gonzalez 0 and 3, 9.00 ERA taking on Wheeler 2.89 ERA. And baseball will be tonight. So before the 1 o'clock meeting, I have to see what's going on with the audio on the Zoom. But trying it the past couple times, I have no clue what is going on. But that's you haven't had a problem with your audio, correct? I'm pretty sure you haven't, as we speak. But I've only had 1 or 2 problems with that crap before. And it's not a proud sign, so it's not bad. And I will take out standings. Twins won 2 straight, going up to 14 and 4 Twins. Tigers still have a lot of time, down to 4 and 14 as we speak. Nothing so far on that one. National 11 and 6 Nationals have won 4 straight in the National League East. As they're ahead by 2 games over the 9 and 8 Braves. 2 losses in a row for the 8 and 10 Mets. Oh, okay, good. Anybody's sound is pretty much slowly spreading, or pretty much can hear anything as long as they put the phone closer, so anybody can hear most of the time for the milestone. So it's not bad. Okay, take care, Dead Side. Have a good morning, pal. Be careful. 4 in a row for the 12 and 5 Cubbies. They are 2.5 games over the 10 and 8 Cardinals. 6 consecutive losses for the 7 and 10 Pirates as well. 11 consecutive losses as well for the 5 and 13 Giants. And that'll do it right there. Baseball will be tonight. And as for this afternoon, guys, before the afternoon, I don't know what kind of set is going to be going on with the audio for the Zoom app. But I just think it would be better if I did it on that or Facebook Messenger. Real quick, from yesterday after 11 o'clock last night, set up to GameSpot. Resident Evil 3 Remake Nemesis surpasses impressive sales milestone in just 5 days. Ooh. So apparently it recently released the remake, shipped more than 2 million units across all platforms. Crap, wow. But that's why Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is the graphics are really good. The gameplay is good. It's a little more better than the second one, to be honest. That's why I removed Call of Duty Warzone and R2 Remake. Since you guys are getting new episodes of Final Fantasy VII Remake every Thursday, Friday, every week, and RE3 Remake, which you guys have a new episode, we'll have a new episode later on today, too. So it won't be a problem. Let me get out of here in a minute. Hold up. And, alright guys, that wraps it up for this morning. If you guys want to catch more MLB 17 of the Iamacreator group, shout out to Happy Lewis, thank you for the comment. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. If there's anyone in chat that has a Facebook and a Twitter account, Sarah, tweet it out, type it in, add it to a playlist. Well, we watch our videos in full. We like the videos in full. Share the videos, tweet them out, add them to a playlist. And everybody's good to go and always being aware. If you guys have any questions about the idol, you guys can vote if you'd like. 27 Aladdin, 12 Greatest Showman. But alright guys, thank you Deadside for stopping by. Later on today guys, actually later on today, new episode of Borderlands 3. I'm not going to do RE3 Remake until tomorrow. For sure, so it won't be a problem. But baseball again, Managing the Tigers will be tonight once as well. So it won't be a problem. But alright guys, I'm going to stop here. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good morning. Be good to one another. I hope you've been entertained. So be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I will see you guys soon with a new episode of BL3. And I'll see you in the next one. Be careful.